I'm Antoni Rodriguez-Fornells. I'm a research professor at the Catalan Institute of Research and Advanced Studies in Barcelona. And I work in the Cognition and Brain Plasticity Unit, which is an interdisciplinary unit in which we try to understand learning mechanism, brain plasticity, especially in healthy population and also in brain patients. Because of our presence in the medical campus, we have been always very multidisciplinary, and we have been doing a lot of research at translational level, trying to apply knowledge that we have been gathering in neuroscience into new interventions that could be helpful for patients. For example, developing music interventions or new ways to rehabilitate language in aphasic patients. Okay. From the beginning, I was really interested in understanding the brain and the brain dynamics underlying cognition. I became specialized on analyzing neurophysiological data, especially data that we can acquire in humans when they are doing different tasks, for example, using electroencephalography or functional MRI. I want to emphasize that I've been always very explorative, so very driven by curiosity and trying to understand how the brain sustains cognitive processes. And if I go back to my research career, I really think that my most rewarding moments, or my flow moments, if you want, has been always when I was able to listen somehow, metaphorically, what the brain is trying to tell us how cognition is sustained. So what we can understand from the measures we are basically recruiting. My research project at Iméra is trying to understand to which extent the drive we see in infants to acquire a language somehow is sustained by reward and pleasure mechanisms in the brain. So one of the things that we always see is that infants are really curious, they are really eager to engage in information seeking, they are playing, they're really enjoying the activity of learning. No? So that basically demonstrates that there has to be a link between this learning mechanism and the capacity to enjoy that. So this drive for learning language was somehow associated to emotional mechanisms that reinforce these activities. And basically that's the aim of my project here. I think two ideas are in the background of this project. The first one is that I've always been very surprised to see the huge individual difference that exists in language learning. For example, there are people that are really good. They engage in learning many languages during their life. Even they become addicted to learn. But you also see the other way around. So there are people that never manage to learn a new language, even if they really need that because they come to another country. So I began thinking to which extent this is maybe not associated to the aptitude or capacity, but to the emotional aspects or motivational mechanisms that basically amplify this learning or block this learning. And the second idea is built on the neuroscience of music. So from neuroscience of music, during the last years, we have been seeing how, in order to decode music into pleasure, we use centers in the brain that are associated to reward and emotions and motivation. So the idea would be very similar in language, to which extent the evolution of language might have been interlinked or bind, if you want, these mechanisms that provide emotions or enjoyment or hedonic components that could be reinforcing also this drive to learn language, because it's so important for communication in humans. I think I'm going to be very lucky because joining the community here at Iméra and the AMU will be an excellent opportunity for me to learn of cognitive neuroscience researchers in different laboratories. And I'm particularly going to be collaborating with many people from the Parole and Language Labs, also with several researchers from ELCB. So I expect that this would be an excellent opportunity for me to grow and to interchange ideas.